Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokémon LeafGreen. We have beaten Lorelei and we have beaten Bruno of the Elite Four. We still have 2 more Elite Four members to face. Let's go for the 3rd one. Yeah, this old lady is not to be trifled with. Lorelei was of the Ice type, while Bruno was more of the Fighting / Rock type. Well, this woman right here represents the Ghost type. And so you have to be a bit careful here. They can be annoying, they're known to being very annoying. Also, all of the Pokemon we're facing now from this gym leader also has Pokemon of the Poison type. Technically it's more of a Poison trainer, but generally it's the Ghost type that's its specialty. Now, generally, most of the Ghost Pokemon we already know from before are rather weak to physical attacks, so maybe want to use that to your advantage. If not, remember to strike hard and well with psychic attacks. Ground attacks can also work here, but be careful, some of the Ghost Pokemon here are also levitating, which means they'll be immune to ground moves. Bite also works well, so I'm going to start off with Vaporeon here in this very first gym battle. When you're all set and ready, let us go against this old lady, the 3rd of the 4 Elite Four members.
I am Agatha of the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for battling. Titano, I'll show you how a real trainer battles.
And here we go, it's Agatha of the Elite Four, the Ghost type specialist. She has 5 Pokemon and she's gonna start right off with one of her most powerful Pokemon in Gengar, the evolved form of Haunter and the fully evolved form of Ghastly. This guy is not to be trifled with. Now, as I just told you earlier, this guy has the Levitate ability, which means he will not be hit by moves from the ground type. I will go with Bite. He has a double team, which means his accuracy will make us problematic because his evasion goes up, and that's why Bite just missed right there. He will double team for a 2nd time, which is a bit of a problem, but I will keep trying. But it do miss again. Let's try one more. Gengar with double team number 3, and his evasion is now up in the limits. This is gonna be bad. But Bite does connect this time. Goes to Huff, so do one more Bite should take care of him. Shadow Punch on Vaporeon. Bite does connect. We do go through 3 double teams. So much for that, Gengar. Double team 3 times doesn't help. I do connect with 2 of my Bites, and Vaporeon takes care of the Gengar. Next up is Golbat. We actually want to stick with Vaporeon here because of the Aurora Beam, because Golbat is a poison flying dual type. Let's go with Aurora Beam against Golbat. Golbat is quicker and will land the Air Cutter on first. I'm not really concerned about that. I will instead strike Golbat down with an Aurora Beam. How much will we do? About half. We can do one more Aurora Beam. Poison Fang on Vaporeon. Doesn't do much, but Aurora Beam number 2 will take care of Golbat. There we go. Well done, Vaporeon. We strike down the Golbat, and Vaporeon still 57. So far, Vaporeon has been an excellent Pokemon here in the gym of the Elite Four, admits, of course. 231 health, that's a lot of 57. Next up will be Arbok. Arbok, of course, is a pure poison type, and this guy does not levitate. Dug Trio, come forward, because I have replaced your magnitude move with Earthquake. This means Arbok's days will be numbered quickly. Of course, Arbok does have Intimidate, which means his attack power will take us down. But I will Earthquake this instead. Oh boy, Egg Shirt Rack and Roll. Arbok, will you survive? You will, but you are in the yellow zone. Iron Tail miss. And let's do Earthquake number 2 on Arbok. Earthquake has 100 power, 100% accuracy, and that will take care of Arbok. That means you only have 2 Pokemon left to fight off. The first one will be Haunter. Oh yeah, Haunter is next. I'm just going to go for Primeape here. The reason for that is because Haunter knows Hypnosis and Dream Eater. That's only damaging moves. That's one of the reasons I want to use Primeape, because Primeape's ability is that he will never fall asleep. And I will then instead go with Rock Slide on the Haunter. Doesn't half. Hypnosis cannot hit because the Primeape's ability Vital Spirit makes him immune to sleep. Rock Slide number 2. That will take care of Haunter. We are only one Pokemon away from taking off Agatha, and that's going to be her second Gengar. This one is even more dangerous than the first one, so let us go against it. Here comes Gengar, number 2. I'll try the same thing and continue here with the Rock Slide. We'll go first with Sludge Bomb, a very powerful poison attack, the most powerful one in the game. It will poison Primeape as well, which is unfortunate. Rock Slide connects on Gengar. It's about 1/3 of his health. Poison Text on Primeape. I'm gonna just to take a chance here and use a full restore on Primeape, just to see if I can survive another move and do another hit. Let's go with full restore to get rid of the poison and bring him back to full health. Gengar with a second Sludge Bomb on Primeape. And it's poisoned again. Okay. This was really bad. I've been poisoned twice by Sludge Bomb, and it's also taking me a lot of damage. He will be quicker than me, so we will KO him most likely. Let's see. Maybe I should do it differently. Maybe I should just let Primeape just getting KO'd, and I'll instead use a turn to put up health back on Vaporeon, because I will get KO'd anyways. Might as well just use a turn to heal up Vaporeon instead. Sludge Bomb connects on Primeape. It will KO him, unfortunately. Down to 1 health, but then again the poison will take me out, and the Primeape goes down. Oh well, we can continue. Vaporeon, you can take care of Gengar. You know the bite move, let's use it. Shadow Ball on Vaporeon. Very powerful special attack. You do the bite on Gengar. It's in the red zone. He will use a berry, which is actually a very good call, because this means that Gengar will use a bit of health back. But he's now in the yellow zone, and that means Agatha will not be using a full restore. Oh boy, again I'm poisoned. Vaporeon bite, will this be enough? It will. Gengar goes down. Well done, Vaporeon. And that's gonna be it against Agatha.
Oh man, you're something special, child.
Oh, thank you, Agatha.
You win. I see what the old duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child.
Thank you, Agatha. So let's start off by getting rid of the poison. Do you have any antidotes left? So I can probably use something else than a full heal. Did I already use all of them? I think I already used one. Okay, then let's just get up ourselves with a full heal on this one. Did I bypass it? I did. There it is. Okay, so the next trainer, the 4th Elite Four member, is practically the Dragon Master. So Dragon is the last of the Elite Four members. And we don't really have any way to take care of Dragon, except we have Vaporeon. Vaporeon knows the Aurora Beam, which is a Dragon Killer. Dragon also has the kind of funny thing that Dragon's weakness is Dragon. That's right. Use a powerful Dragon move against a Dragon Pokemon, and that will do the most of the damage. Also, do notice here that most of the Dragon Pokemon in Generation 1 are dual types as well, which means they're dual type Dragon and Flying. That gives them a whopping 4-time weakness to Ice. Use that to your advantage. If you have Articuno on your team from capturing it earlier, Articuno can basically one-shot the whole battalion of our next Elite Four member. Let's go inside. So here we go, the 4th and final Elite Four member is awaiting us. It's this guy. This guy is the master of the Dragon type. So again, be careful here. Now we want to be also very special careful, because he also has 2 mixed Pokemon that are not of the Dragon type. So one will be careful with that. They know Dragon moves, but they can be a bit annoying. So because of that, I'm going to change my Pokemon first to Primeape. Let's get Primeape in first here. And let's get ready for this first, fourth, second, third. Elite Four members are making me a bit tedious here, but that's again, we're taking care of the first Elite Four member, we're taking care of the second, we're taking care of the third. That's what I wanted to say. This is the fourth Elite Four member in Lance, the Dragon Master. Some of his Pokemon again are flying types, so you want to use a rock type can also do well. That's why I will start with Primeape. Here we go, the fourth and final Elite Four member. Ah, I heard about you, Citano. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? The league challenge ends with me, Citano. We'll see about that, Lance, because here we go, the fourth and final Elite Four member, the Dragon Master himself. He of course also has 5 Pokemon, and here we go, the first will be Gyarados. This is also the reason why I want to have electric Pokemon in this gym, because Gyarados has 4-time weakness to electric, but he's also weak to rock type. That's one of the reasons I will start with Rock Slide on the Gyarados. It's weak to rock, being a flying type. Gyarados with a Dragon Rage. Yeah, do remember that even though he's not a dragon Pokemon, he can still do dragon moves, because for some reason he probably should have been a dragon. I probably think he should have been a water dragon type. Oh boy, Hyper Beam! Beam is one of the most powerful attacks in the game. Look at the damage it does. But the fallback of Hyper Beam, that Hyper Beam do have 2 turns. Let's see, what should we do against this one right now? I could of course use Vaporeon and use the Aurora Beam, but that doesn't do more effective damage. I guess I will go with Pidgeot in here first. Pidgeot, let's go you in first. Let's see, put up with a Feather Dance, I think. Maybe you're Steel Wing first, just to check some of the damage down. Doesn't do much, it's just I don't want to put it in the red zone because of our next move. Gyarados will recharge because of the Hyper Beam's effect. Double Edge. That will KO Gyarados and crit as well, just to be sure. Lucky. Lucky. Gyarados goes down. Pidgeot gets the XP. Next up will be Aerodactyl. Oh boy. This is one of the fossil Pokemon we restored earlier. This one is a dual type rock and flying. And one reason I will be using Vaporeon here. This means Aerodactyl is weak to ice, it's also weak to water. So this is a Pokemon we can do a lot of damage to. Now, also one thing though. Because of its weakness, it can be used with an ice type, but do remember that even though rock are weak to water, they're not weak to ice. So it's taking double damage from ice as well. That's one of the reasons I will be sticking out with the Surf. Wing attack on Aerodactyl to Vaporeon. Now surf the waves in return. How much will we do? Oh, he survives! This is actually not a bad thing, because he will indeed full restore. This will force Lance to use all its full restores on Aerodactyl instead than on its other Pokemon. Surf number 2 on Aerodactyl, he can basically keep on doing this until he doesn't have more full restores left. Let's see. No, he will not full restore this time. Ancient Power on Vaporeon. And of course this is going to increase his stats. Ancient Power has a small chance to increase all stats. You see all stats of Aerodactyl goes up. It won't help him though, because Surf will KO him regardless. And that means we have taken out 2, we have 3 more to go. And now it's all the dragon types. First will be Dragonair. Dragonair is the evolved form of Dragon of Dratini. This is a pure dragon type. You might think it's a dragon flying type, but yeah, that's actually not the case. Dragonair is only a dragon, a dragon Pokemon, so it doesn't have the 4-time weakness to ice as the other ones have. But don't use a water move because they're resistant to water. Go with ice. Ice, ice, baby. strike down the Dragonair down to half. And it also reduces its attack power, which is very good. Continue with a Thunder Wave, which is unfortunate. That means that I'm paralyzed. That means that Dragonair will strike next with Hyper Beam! Will I survive this though? I will. And Aurora Beam will connect this time. Well done, Vaporeon. That means we have 2 more Pokemon to fight. Still the Dragon types. Next up will be another Dragonair, so I'll stick with Vaporeon here, obviously. There we go. But now I'll be using a full restore onto Vaporeon. I don't want to take any chances here. Let's get rid of the paralyzes as well. And let's get in with this. Let's see if he does a Hyper Beam as well. He will. If we survive this, this should be a KO because he will waste a turn to recharge and I can strike twice with Aurora Beam. Yeah, he doesn't do much damage. Let's use Aurora Beam number 1 on Dragonair. We'll put him to half and he will be forced to recharge with the Hyper Beam. We will just strike another Aurora Beam in the face of Dragonair. There we go. That will take care of the Dragonair. And last will be Dragonite, the ultimate Dragon Pokemon level 60. But actually we'll do a little change of Pokemon. I'll start with Pidgeot instead. The reason is because I actually want to use this turn to reduce the stats of Dragonite first. And then I'll get up a fully healed Vaporeon to take care of Dragonite. I'll go with the Feather Dance to reduce the attack power of Dragonite by 2 levels. Making his attacks do less damage. He'll then do a Safeguard. Do Feather Dance again to reduce his stats again. Remember that Safeguard will prevent him from receiving status effects. So that means, for example, Confusion and everything like that cannot be hitting. We can do another Feather Dance, shall we, just to make sure he's becoming super weak. Yeah, let's just do that, just to be annoying. Now his attack stats are going down 6 times. His 2 moves will now do very little damage. You see, still does enough damage to take care of us though, which is a bit unfortunate. But I'll take in Vaporeon now against the Dragonite. Aurora Beam will connect. This will do quadruple damage because of the 4-time weakness to ice. Will it be enough though? It will go to half. Outrage again from Dragonite. Dragonite does have the Citrus Berry, which will restore 30 health. But now it's confused. Because of the fatigue from the Outrage, this means I probably will do some other move now, or I can probably just use a full restore first. Just make sure. Full restore on Vaporeon versus the Dragonite. Well, it's confused. Will it strike itself instead? It will. Well, it doesn't any damage though, because remember, his attack power has gone down a lot, so it's kind of me of a weak thing to do, but I just want to protect myself against his other strong moves. Let's try to land the Hydro Pump just to see how much damage we can do. Now he's resistant to it, I just want to put him in the yellow zone so that Aurora Beam can KO him in the next hit. He will hit himself with Confusion. And now let's finish him off with Aurora Beam. Will this be enough to KO Dragonite? It will. And that means, Lance, it looks like you, my friend, are out of Pokemon, as Vaporeon goes to level 58. And we have beaten Elite Four Lance. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon master. Yes, we are. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Citano. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge left. There's one more trainer to face. His name is Kai. He beat Elite Four before you. He's the real Pokemon League champion. Oh boy. That's right, we have one more trainer to face, which is gonna be our own rival. Now what this means is that he beat Elite Four just before us. He's the champion. So in order to become champion ourselves, we have to beat the current champion to dethrone him. That's what we're gonna do in the next episode. We're gonna face off against a rival for the final time this time it's gonna be something about else than just personal matter. This is about glory. This is about being the Pokemon League champion of the Kanto region. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. You can find the links below in the description. And that's gonna be it for now, so I'll see you guys next time as my story of Pokemon LeafGreen is going to continue.